What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. We have more shared by Conan Exiles, and we have the first rendering of what looks to be one of the boss creatures that we're going to be able to fight with the upcoming content that Conan Exiles is dropping. Alright guys, I want to give you a real quick warning before we get into the content today that if you're arachnophobic, you may not want to watch this video. There are spiders in this video, so be prepared for that. Now this was shared on Facebook just 2 hours ago, and the quote on Facebook says, "Do not speak of him," she whispered. "Demons are often summoned by the sound of their names." And that is a quote from The Bloody Crown of Conan, one of the short stories by Robert E. Howard. Now let's have a look at this picture and see what we see. Honestly, it looks like a reskin of the demon spider, and I'm going to show you the demon spider here. This is the demon spider right in front of me. I know many of you thought that the demon spider was one of the icons from the countdown, and that very may well be that that's what it is. But if we look at this picture, we try to figure out which icon this picture looks like. I can't say without a shadow of a doubt that this particular boss, this rendering, this picture, concept art, whatever you want to call it, looks like any one of those countdown timers. I do think that one of those countdown timers definitely looks like it could be the demon spider. So here's my thought, and follow along with me on this. I'm gonna go a little bit crazy, but what if the icons that they're showing on the countdown timer are the way that things look in the world right now? And then each one of those has a variant for a boss that they have redone, reskinned, remastered, whatever you want to say, in the new map. Because I still think we're getting a new map and we're getting a dungeon all in one shot. And the reason why I say that is because Conan Exiles and Funcom has done a very good job in the past of having a DLC coupled with some free content. My guess is that free content is going to be the dungeon, and that the new map is going to be separate. Now I could be wrong there. I'm hoping that we get some free content along with the DLC, because I do think it's going to be a paid DLC. They have never hyped up something so much in the past like what they're doing now. So my expectation is this is going to be big. Funcom thinks this is big, and hopefully it lives up to everyone's expectations. If you're new here, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video. Follow along with me here. I haven't played any of the content. I don't know what it's going to be like, but the fact that it looks like a reskinned enemy from the world already bothers me a little, because if it's a reskinned enemy, what have they changed? Have they changed the way it fights? Are we going to fight it the same way that we do the demon spider in the Exiled Lands now? Is it going to have the same attacks? Is it going to have poison? Is it going to have the corruption that it gives? All those things, all those mechanics that are linked to the demon spider, are they just going to copy paste that over to the new reskinned demon spider? And is that going to feel like brand new content, or is that going to feel like just a refresh of what we're already getting? Now don't get me wrong, I'm not necessarily saying that a refresh could be a bad thing. If it's done right, it could be really good. It could be a lot of fun. And that's what it all comes down to. Is it going to be fun, or is it going to feel like the same thing you've been doing in the Exiled Lands? And that's what I think Funcom really has to get out with this new DLC and this new patch. Is it's got to feel like something new. It can't feel like, oh, I'm playing the exact same thing and doing the exact same thing as I was on the other map, or before the DLC came out, if it's not a map. Because if that's the case, then why not sit in your grand castle that you've had for 2 years on an official server and do the same thing there? What will push people to buy the content? So I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I'm hoping that all these conceptions of it just being reskinned, having the same attack patterns and the same mechanics, I'm hoping that that is totally wrong and that I'm way off base. But that's my worry right now, guys, is that they've just copy pasted it onto a new skin and we're going to be fighting the exact same thing that we are now. So you guys, let me know in the comments section. I covered a whole lot of stuff. I went way off the deep end with some thoughts and different things. I want to know what you think about what you've seen. What do you think about what I've said? Leave that in the comment section below. And that's all I have for this video, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. There's a couple of other videos coming up on the screen. You can pick one of those to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. I'd like to give a big shout out to all my YouTube members. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not subscribed, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video.